Hi everyone, Gary Coleshill here. Today we're going to talk about the top 12 ways to hit and even exceed your sales goals in a recession. Firstly, number one, increase your contact numbers. As sales trainer Brian Tracy says, in a recession the business is still there. It's just the numbers that have changed. So basically you have to adjust accordingly. In other words, if it previously took 10 cold calls to make a sale, in a recession it might take 15. So you adjust your contact ratio to fit the income that you need to make. For example, say 4 sales a day earns you the commission that you need to live comfortably, then you certainly need to maintain that. So if it previously took 10 calls to make a sale, you would have had to have made originally 40 calls to reach your income goal. However, in a recession, you may now need to make 15 cold calls to make a sale. So now you have to make 60 calls to make the 4 sales that keep your income at the same level as previously. Just figure out your new contact to sales numbers and adjust accordingly. Sure, it's going to take more work, but remember that business is cyclical, and recessions and economic downturns don't last forever. Number 2, keep the hopper full. Prospect every day so that you always have enough in the hopper to follow up on. It's best to set aside at least a couple of hours a day, every day, for prospecting, even if you're busy. This keeps your business consistent and gives you stuff to follow up on a regular basis. Consistent prospecting means consistent sales. Number 3, activity equals productivity. Every day, set yourself an activity goal. You know the numbers. X amount of contacts equals X amount of presentations equals X amount of sales. Whatever income you need, make sure you do enough activity to get enough presentations to make enough sales. Number 4, go back to basics. As sales training legend Tom Hopkins says, champions go back to basics at least once a year. As you progress in your business, it's easy to forget what made you successful in the first place. You become lazy, you become sloppy, and you become complacent. In a recession, this can kill your business, so you need to go back to basics. Which probably means going back to regular prospecting, going back to good effective qualifying, a structured effective presentation, skillful objection handling, a strong close, and of course getting referrals. Number 5, spend more time in front of prospects. The only time that you actually make money is when you're talking to prospects and closing them, correct? So what is the most productive thing for you to be doing? That's right, talking to prospects. If necessary, get someone else to do the other stuff that needs to be done, but doesn't directly result in income for you. Make sure that you spend as much time in front of prospects as you possibly can, and you will make more money. Number 6, motivation with incentives. For you sales managers out there, your job is to increase sales, lead your team, train them, and motivate them. When times are hard, it's tougher to motivate the team than normal. So try to keep it fun and rewarding. Hold contests and offer incentives for the winners. Tickets for sporting events, restaurant gift vouchers, etc. are all fairly inexpensive, but can really motivate your team to hit and even exceed their sales goals. Number 7, get referrals from all new sales. Make a point to get referrals from all new sales that you make. The client is happiest with you when they've just invested in your product or service, so ask for at least 5 referrals. Help the client isolate prospects for you by suggesting certain groups like friends, neighbours, people at church, parents at school, work colleagues, etc. Aim to make at least 1 extra sale from every sale that you make. Number 8, contact all previous clients and ask them for referrals too. Go through your client list and contact all previous clients and ask them for referrals. Obviously make sure that they are happy with your product or service first. It may help if you give them some kind of incentive for the referrals. You may want to only reward them if one of their referrals turns into a sale. For example, gift certificates to a local restaurant. Or, if you provide a service and it's paid on a regular basis, you could offer the person giving the referral a free period of service. For example, for a pool cleaning service, if your client introduces you to a new client, you could give the original referring client 1 month's free service as a reward and a way of saying thanks. Keep in touch with all clients so when they come to replace or buy a new product, they'll think of you and buy from you. Number 9. Coupons off their next purchase. Especially if your product is a consumable or an item that needs to be ordered regularly, once a year or less, beat out the competition by offering an incentive to your clients that just bought from you to buy from you again. For example, after the client has purchased from you, thank them and give them a coupon or voucher for X amount of dollars off their next purchase from you. That way the competition will find it extremely hard to get their feet in the door. Number 10, and this is my particular pet peeve, don't make excuses. This is probably the biggest reason that I hear for failure today. I hear it from salespeople all of the time. I don't make calls on Mondays because they just got back after the weekend. I don't make calls on Fridays because they're leaving for the weekend. Well, that's 4 days a week that you don't work already. Or, I don't make calls before 11 in the morning to give them time to get in. I don't make calls in the afternoon because they're leaving soon. Plus, I don't make calls between 12 noon and 2 p.m. because they might be having lunch. Great. So you only make calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays between 11 and 12 and 2 and 3. No wonder you don't make any money. My personal favourite is the old standby of the real estate community. I'm sorry, realtors, this applies to most of you, but not all of you. We don't work in the summer because everyone's on vacation. We don't work in the winter because it's the holidays. The winter excuse is the worst one. This starts usually around November the 1st and continues through to about mid-January. So basically what you're telling me is that you don't really bother working for approximately 6 months of the year. Again, no wonder you don't make any money. There's no perfect time to make money, but there's pretty much no wrong time either. Sometimes the best time to make sales is when 3/4 of your competition is deluding itself that it's the wrong time. Now you can make money or you can make excuses, but you certainly can't make both, so you've got to decide which it's going to be. Number 11. Join one of my free webinars on how to set more appointments and close more sales over the phone. To do this, all you have to do is go to my website, succeedinsales.net, and click on the button that says free webinars, and there it will give you instructions on how to register. Now, the free webinar itself will cover many things, including devastatingly effective phone strategies that you won't find anywhere else. I'll be revealing a proven process to grow your business faster and easier than you ever thought possible by using the phone. I'll be sharing closely guarded phone selling secrets that are designed to ignite immediate momentum in your business, and you'll discover techniques for getting past the gatekeeper, leaving voicemails that get your calls returned up to 60% of the time, overcoming call reluctance, getting more done in less time, finding ideal clients that want, need and can afford your product, using automated phone systems that get directly to your prospect, the top 5 ways to increase your income starting today using social media, and you'll also learn how to save money on gas by using the phone as your most potent sales tool. We'll also be revealing how you can get $100 worth of phone sales technique reports absolutely free. So to register for one of my free webinars, just go to succeedinsales.net and click on the free webinars button. Number 12. Call me on 888-894-2929 to arrange a personal coaching session. I will take the biggest challenges that you're facing right now in your sales business, and I'll give you answers and ideas and techniques on how to deal with them and overcome them in a $99 coaching session. So call me on 888-894-2929 to learn how to deal with those challenges right now. Now let's summarize what we've been speaking about today. The best ways to increase your income during a recession are: number 1, increase your contact numbers. Number 2, keep the hopper full. Number 3, activity equals productivity. Number 4, get back to basics. Number 5, spend more time in front of prospects. Number 6, motivate with incentives. Number 7, get referrals from all new sales. Number 8, contact all previous clients and ask for referrals. Number 9, give coupons off their next purchase. Number 10, please don't make excuses. Number 11, go to succeedinsales.net and click on the free webinars tab and attend one of my free webinars to learn how to set more appointments and close more sales over the phone. And number 12, solve those challenges you're dealing with right now with a personal coaching session with me live over the phone, 888-894-2929. And don't forget to call me with any questions that you might have. My direct number is 888-894-2929, and thank you for watching this video.